Hello everybody, and I'm here to tell you about motherfucking carpet. And I have come to a conclusion about this carpet. And the conclusion is that yes, indeed, it has 50 uses. Yes, that is right, everybody. I am here with 50 uses of carpet in Minecraft. And, well, let's just start right off. This video is just going to cover a wide variety of different uses, ranging from, decorational uses, technical uses, survival uses, creative uses, the whole pajam. The whole pajam indeed. And there's 50 uses. So starting off this list is legit what you just saw. Lighting a fire right under a carpet creates a cool fire effect. It also has nice particles. A nice note about this is that, well, not so great, is that you have to do this in creative mode because you have to set game rule fire, do fire tick false to false, or else the carpet will burn, and we don't want that. So this cannot be done in survival Minecraft, but indeed it does look cool for like things for like map creators or something could do. Now let's jump right up on here, and this is the next one. Putting carpet on top of ladders prevents people from going upwards, and then you can just grab something right out of a chest. That one's pretty simple. Next one, a very convenient garbage disposal. Putting carpet, let me switch to game mode 0 here. Switching to game mode 0 and standing next to the cactus with carpet on it does not damage you, but at the same time, you can throw items into it and destroy them, making it a very friendly survival trash can. Next thing is just a little note. It is a decorational use. Putting signs under carpet, you can make patterns because the signs show up, but their hitboxes do not affect you since they are carpet. Another decorational use, putting saplings under carpet will prevent the saplings from growing, but still let you use them for a nice decorational use. Now for the more technical uses. Well, more technical use. You can hide a water source under this. So these under here are actually water source blocks. So I can have an infinite water source block container, but only have one water source block in it. And in case I fall in, I can just jump right back out. Now jumping over here for number 7. You can use torches. Putting things like torches under carpet, things like jack-o'-lanterns, or any light sources for that matter, will keep lighting up the area without you seeing the texture because they're shining through the carpet. Switch to nighttime. Thank you, random person in the backdrop. Another use for the carpet is this nice decorational use that you can put on water or anything else. I just thought of pointing this out since it's just such a cool use for map makers. Now switching back to game mode 1. This is a hidden chest use. By using minecarts, snow, and kind of complexness, you can actually jump in here, hide this contraption, and have a hidden chest. Like I said, all you have to do is have to have a minecart on a certain layer of snow, and you'll be able to not see the minecart through the carpet, but still be able to click and enter the minecart, therefore being able to access this hidden chest. Do you have problems with monsters stopping you on carts, jumping on top of minecart tracks, or spawning on top of minecart tracks? Look no further. In case you don't want to suffocate, but you also want to prevent monsters from stopping the minecart, just put carpet on top of it, and you'll still be able to see. You won't suffocate, and it'll all be good. And as you can see, if I jump on top of this, it won't stop the minecart. Back to decorational uses. If you put things like TNT minecarts, furnace minecarts, hopper minecarts in chests in carpets, you can use them for decorational uses. Notice that this also uses snow. That way you can't actually affect the movement of the minecart because the hitbox is not there. This is actually not true for the item hopper, so you have to take that note. Now, as mentioned in a previous video, you can actually do the same for chest minecarts, but you have to have them a little bit higher up. Now, do you think stairs are too mainstream? Well, you would be correct. That is why we are now using carpet fence. Staircases. This is really simple. You just have and including the bottom one. Fences. This could also fences, nether fences, stone fences, mossy stone fences, and you put cobblestone on top of, carpet on top of them, and you can run up and down them to your heart's desire. Don't you hate how you can't jump over fences? Look no further. Put carpet on top of them. And as another little note here, you can actually keep mobs in them. Mobs don't think to jump on the carpet to get over the fences, so you can stop hostile mobs from getting over fences and keep in neutral mobs. That was number 17. You know what I hate? I hate doors that people can break into. Well, you can have a secret switch by putting hoppers under carpet and then opening up the door. This is a very simple contraption because you can throw items into hoppers even if they have carpet on top of them. Back to decorational uses. In a particle way of life, if you want cool particles coming up out of your carpet, it's very easy. Just put brew stands under. They make no noise, but yet put up a cool particle effect that goes through the carpet. You know, this carpet looks very basic. But you know what I would like? I would like if I ran on top of it for me to have a diamond particle trail. And that's exactly what's going down. As you can see, when I run across this carpet, it leaves a diamond particle trail. Reason for this is carpet has a very cool property that if whatever the block under it gives the trail off instead of the carpet itself. Now, if you put carpet on carpet, carpetception, it will actually, your trail will be the color of the carpet under the carpet. To make another point, you can use this trick since carpet goes on top of pretty much any block. You can show the trail of blocks that you aren't even supposed to run on, such as water, as you see here. If I run across it, you can see I have a very cool water trail in my wake. A cool little interesting thing that you can use any kind of double tall grass, double tall plant, and if you break it, the carpet above actually stays up. Notice that if you put a block by it, it's going to break, but it's just kind of an interesting, noteworthy thing. So you can have floating carpet. You know what I hate? I hate the texture of light detectors. They're very ugly, but they need to see the sunlight in order to work. And if you put a block on top of them, they no longer work. Well, here's a cool thing. If you put carpet on top of them, voila! It will still work, and at the same time, you won't see that ugly, ugly texture of the light detector. Here's just a small little example of another way you can use them for a hidden staircase. Flipping the switch, you can see that hidden staircase is revealed, and you can go to the hidden room. I'm not going to make a tutorial about how to make this redstone device because that's not part of this video, but it's practically easy. I may make a future video. You know what I hate? Villagers. So I'm going to stomp on their faces. This is a very cool trip in which you have a villager on 1.5 blocks under the carpet, but you can still see them, and you can still trade with them. Apparently this villager is being glitched out right now, but yes, you can. And who cares about the trading? We just like jumping on their faces. Notice they have to be 1.5 blocks low, or else they will jump out. You know what I hate? When certain plants grow 3 blocks high. So let's not let them. Putting carpet on top of plants will stop them from growing 3 blocks high. And, you know, let's face it, it's just kind of cool that you'll be able to walk on top of cactus. That's the real reason we like it. Don't you hate it when zombies and skeletons and creepers stomp on your plants? Well, look no further. Putting carpet on top of plants is a nice, useful, effectful solution to this problem. You know, back to the particle thing. You know what is cool? When there's nice purple particles going towards your carpet. This is easy. By simply putting an ender chest under a carpet, you can have purple particles around it. If you actually put a bunch of ender chests under a carpet, it's like a really cool effect, but I didn't feel like doing it. Here's another cool thing. Carpet is one of the very rare blocks in Minecraft that beacons can shoot through. So, here's an example of that. You know what? I like fireworks. But you know what I hate? I hate how the fireworks fly really high in the air and they're really hard to see. Look no further. If a dispenser is shooting a firework, but there's a carpet on top of a dispenser, the firework will then actually stay close to the ground so you can get it up close and personal. Haha. You know what's actually also cool? In floating staircases. This is very easy. By putting string under a carpet, you can also use one of the plant tricks to make carpet floating, but this is just easier. You can make seemingly invisible floating stairs. Pretty cool. This one's kind of hard to demonstrate, but basically, in practice, if you put a potion under a dispenser with potions, as you see right here, put a carpet on top of it and put a carpet on top of that, then the potion itself will, I'm being totally professional. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. The potion will actually give you a full cool effect. The effect will give you its like greatest value. If indeed, 1 second. We're not there yet. If you like glass and its slidey value, but you hate the glass texture, then put carpet on top of that. No, not glass. Ice. Vocabulary. Yes, if you put ice carpet on top of ice, then you can still slide around on it without that disgusting ice texture. This works for both regular ice and packed ice. Here is a cool, interesting window. Why is it interesting, you may ask? Because let's take a look right here. When it begins to rain, rain actually falls through carpet, making windows like this in this cool effect 100% possible in survival Minecraft. Back to particles! Putting redstone under carpet will allow, when you walk on top of it, will allow these like red particles to shoot up. And let's just admit, that's fucking tits. Enough said. Going on, here is a cool chicken shack. And as you saw, I picked up eggs. This is a realistic chicken kind of farmer's chicken thing. And as you see, when a chicken lays an egg, it actually pops out so you can collect them. So it's both functional and aesthetically pleasing. Another cool fact is carpet is one of the very rare blocks in Minecraft that can be placed next to cactus without the cactus breaking. Just noteworthy. Particles. I just love you so much. If you want more subtle particles, like these black particles sprouting up everywhere, put mycelium under your carpet. The mycelium won't turn into dirt because carpet will not destroy it, and at the same time, the particles show through for the mycelium. Back to another noteworthy thing. Another way to make carpet floating, although it's not as convenient as the double plant one, but it's noteworthy, is if you put a lily pad on top of water and you break the water. Now let's take the water bottle. Now the carpet is floating without anything supporting it. As always, if you place a block next to it, it's going to break, but you can do this as many times as you want. Hey, look, it's a cow. It's a nice cow, and I want to milk this cow. You can. Using pretty much the same villager trick, this time you just have to kind of use snow under the cow. You can actually have a cow that can't jump out, but at the same time is in the ground, so you can milk it as many times as you want. Coolio. I also wanted to point out that you can have pictures. Oh yeah, we're on 42. We're almost done. Hell yeah. You can put paintings with carpet, making an aesthetically pleasing painting showcase. You know what I hate? I hate that leaves always decompose on you, even if you don't want them to. Unless if you have wood nearby. But look it, these leaves aren't decomposing, and there's no wood nearby. As you can see, even on Fancy, that there's no wood under them. That's because there's wood under this carpet, preventing these leaves from decaying. Haha, how cool is that? You know what's also cool is, well, when you're building in the nether, a real annoying thing could be building on soul sand. Because since you don't want the annoying soul sand effect, you're going to have to make a whole floor under it. Well, maybe not. Just putting carpet on top of soul sand prevents it from slowing you down. Haha, very cool. Want a quick, easy way to get to the second floor? Grab an ender pearl and make something a little bit like this. Shooting an ender pearl up here will allow you to jump up here, easy peasy, and very quickly. Here I just wanted to actually show an aesthetically pleasing thing that you can do with cactus in plants, pots. It's just kind of cool looking. There. You can also use carpet to use a kind of cool bud switch that allows you to put a button over the carpet, and when you press the button, this lights up. I'm not going to once again explain this machine because it's kind of self-explanatory, and there's actually already videos on this kind of contraption, but I just wanted to show that the carpet hides it all up. Putting carpet, oh, there's only 2 more left. Putting carpet on top of, what is this, a cauldron will actually look like a table. I just think that's like the coolest shit in the world, so there. Also, very similar to the painting technique, if you put item frames next to carpet, they do not break, making a cool showcase of item frames. Coolio. And last but not least, we are on our 50th use of carpet. The most amazing use I could come up with. After literally hours of searching for the very last coolest use I could possibly think of, this is what I came up with. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? You can use it to carpet the floor! Ha 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 ha! The very best use for carpet. That's my time, everybody, and I hope you learned something. Goodbye! Boom.